What's up, BCS crew? We're back here with episode, what is it?
18.
18 now?
Yep,
Dang.
18.
I'm your host, Nathaniel Crook. I'm here with Skip Agee, Grayson Hendricks, and a very special guest, one of the boys, Lucas Hale. Today we're going to be talking a bunch of different things. We're going to do our weekly recap that, much anticipated, some good banter around there. We have some stuff that has happened. We got some trending topics in sports. We got a fun segment brought to you by Cornerstone Property Solutions. Got to plug that in there. We got NFL fantasy football rankings, and we have our all-sleeper team. And then we're going to roll into locker room heat. Yep. Just to kick things off, just go ahead and get in the episode. Weekly recap, just so you get familiar with it. Stetson, start us off.
Okay. Honestly, not a crazy week. Worked overtime this week, about 50 hours, and getting that overtime money in for our
a special outing.
A special event coming up soon. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
And then hung out with the boys last night. Lucas finally came around. Our special guest here tonight. Finally came around and had to show him what was up. We won't talk much about it, but I had to show him what was up. Took us to
Rematch
Aubrey's.
coming soon.
Okay.
Yeah?
I'm all about it, man. And
I'm playing him tonight again.
But we went up to Aubrey's. I've never had it, and y'all have had it before, right? Though.
Oh yeah,
it was good though.
I put Lucas on, then Lucas put me back on. If that makes sense.
What's Aubrey's?
It's
a restaurant.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I would want to say kind of like a Jonathan's, but the menu's a little more like select.
Yeah. But
hey,
y'all were raving about the chicken tenders though.
So good. I'm not even a fried chicken guy. I like it obviously, but God.
Yeah, Lucas was like, chicken tenders for appetizer, cheeseburger for the meal.
And then he left his daggum to-go plate.
I can't believe you left that.
He said, man, I got enough food for tomorrow.
Paid for the meal, so much appreciated. Shout out, Lucas,
Shout out.
Yep. But nothing crazy going on, and we have our fantasy draft tonight, too. So look forward to that. Some dinner with the boys, pizza, something like that. So,
yeah.
What about you, Grayson? I heard you had an eventful night last night.
Dude. Yeah, I mean, besides last night, it was quiet, but finally struck out, Back to 1,000 and then 0 for 2.
Yeah, 0 for 2, back to 500.
Yep.
I mean, it's just that I wasn't there, man.
That's what I was there. That's what I'm saying. Something fell off, just the world wasn't right. So I just had that feeling it wasn't gonna happen. Mm-hmm. It didn't.
How was Sushi Train? That's what it's called, right? Sushi Train?
I think, it's just straight up called amazing. I can't believe I hadn't done it before.
Yeah.
Best thing ever. And I thought it was going to be generic sushi, what you'd get at Kroger's
Isn't it like $50 and it's like all you can eat?
No, it's $27, all you can eat.
Okay.
And you get to order one thing off the menu, or what comes with all you can eat. But I just got fried rice. I had no intentions of eating any of that. I was just going to eat pure sushi.
Yeah.
Dude, I had octopus for the first time. Amazing.
I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about
that. No, I'm telling you, so good.
Have you had
hey, octopus for the first time, man.
Have you had Waco in Murfreesboro?
Isn't it expensive,
really?
octopus?
I don't know, but it was $27.99 there.
It was somewhere in there.
There we go. How was Broadway last night?
Like I said, strike out.
All right. So how's Tenneco going?
Tenneco, well,
name drop on the pod.
Well, we've already shouted it out like 100 times.
We have. Yeah. How's that rolling?
Well, I'm getting a more serious role, it seems. They're calling me in Sunday to work 6 to 6.
Yeah, I was to lead the charge.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They were like, hey, we really like what you've been doing, so we need you.
There we go. Well, Crook, we'll let the guests wrap it up for us.
Me? I mean, it's the same. It's a joint experience. I mean, this week it was just basically freaking work. I moved into the office at work, so I've been learning some new stuff. Me and Grayson's been assembling blue collar gym.
Oh Lord, dude!
And it's been a hassle. We ran in. What was that? Re-quote that comment or whatever about the directions for the cable machine.
That was so funny. This was on Dick's Sporting Goods or whatever too, and the guy's like, "Dear God, if you get this,
oh my God,
you're not going to be able to put it together." It's so funny.
He's like, "Why would they make it this difficult?"
And we assembled that in what, like an hour and a half?
Yeah, and
the instructions were pretty clear.
The only thing was they could have been a little more thorough with the cable.
No, I should have read that. I was just tired. It was getting hot. Like our shirts were drenched so hot.
It was like 100 that day.
Well, I will say we'll have to invest in some AC and blue collar headquarters.
Yes,
I will say
please. It gets so hot down here.
And a dehumidifier.
Yes.
I mean, blue collar we're trending upward, but we still gotta remember where we came from. This is a constant reminder.
It
is.
But other than that, it was pretty slow week. Freaking landscaping, trying to get some quotes out. Went out last night, like you said, to Aubrey's, and I'm just going ahead and I'm just going to be transparent. I'm going to let my pride to the side. I lost for the first time in NCAA football for a really long time.
To who?
I mean, it's not like I'm an avid video game guy. Like, I don't really play much.
Yeah.
But, like, I've always, like, been decent at it. And I hadn't played in a really long time. And Stetson said he hadn't played in a really long time. I was
no,
like,
I have never played NCAA.
But it's the same as Madden. Like, if you've played Madden,
it's the exact
same. Like, dude, he acts like it's like, dude, I've never played MLB The Show. If you've never played MLB The Show,
I've never played MLB Show.
And I'd wax you at
No,
that.
you wouldn't.
Yeah, he probably would.
He said he'd wax me at
He's not as
NCAA,
cracked.
though.
Yeah, but he's not as cracked on baseball.
tonight.
Yeah, we're going to get on the
I'm
MLB tonight. But, no, Stetson beat me. I'm just going to leave it open. Like, I'm telling you, dude.
I don't think people out there know like how shocking that is.
No, like I was
Crook
literally
does not lose.
I will say this just to preface, not to discredit, because he beat me.
I did.
Yeah.
No contacts. 2 in the morning.
Brother, come on, man.
Dude, on defense, when you're trying to switch and you
Nah,
can't
don't
see.
be like that.
Come
Don't
on.
be
And I'm
like
trying
that.
to audible, and I'm sitting there
So
like,
if you have contacts and it's 8 o'clock at night, you're winning.
oh, dude, I'm waxing. I'll beat him tonight. And I didn't take him that seriously the first. Like, he completed a Hail Mary. He
part of the game.
No,
It is.
it's not.
It
Dude,
is.
He should have ran a kickback on me. Like, I've never seen it part so big, and then he freaking runs into somebody. So I'm like not taking it like all the way serious. And then it's like, as the game went on, it's like the game was coming to him. He's like audible, and he ran this play. It was like a pick. And like, you go zone coverage, the mesh is open. You go man coverage, I mean, it was just like, dang if you do, dang if you don't.
Dude,
and then you lock it up and he'd run with. We were playing like UCLA versus Maryland. We were just trying to do something.
And that's
too.
an even matchup too.
It
There's
was
no
pretty even.
Yeah.
But dude, I'm telling you, he got me.
I did. I mean, y'all don't know, but do you know Throne? YouTube, big NFL
I
Madden
don't watch
creator
stuff
or
like
whatever.
that.
I watch a few of his videos, so
I
I know
can tell.
some tips and
Yeah,
tricks.
see, that's what I'm saying, dude. Going back to, I don't want to steal Lucas's weekly recap, but I'm just gonna go ahead and let Lucas get into it, bro. Freaking him on 2K is so annoying. Get into the mic and freaking tell him about this man.
And give us your backstory on 2K too, because I know Crook was telling me, he was telling some people about it this morning, and he said, "Dude, Lucas losing on 2K. I mean, he's an avid 2K player. So come on, give us your backstory." And
I wouldn't say avid. I've played a little bit.
look at that
There's
face.
I was surprised I could get them to sit by each other because 2K is
I was
right
gonna say, me and Lucas used to be tight, and then I started sucking in 2K, just like that cutoff dime.
Yeah.
Never has to play again.
He's like, how do you spend that much VC and be that trash?
I mean, I've slowed down on playing it a little bit here recently, so I'd say I was a little bit rusty last night, but I'm not a big play now guy, so
Okay.
It is different.
Fair.
It is
It is fair.
different.
yeah, to me it's different. Like, I'm play online, play the park, stuff like
Ones.
that. So
Yeah.
ones, anything like that. So I don't get into the play now as much. So
Yeah.
But dude,
I'll give
the
Stetson some
screens,
credit. I mean,
and
he played a little odd, but I mean, I'll admit it, he beat me.
Now I
Dude.
will admit though, back in the day, dude, I would grind to 2K.
And
Yeah.
I think it's one of those things,
That's
like,
fair.
even like with NCAA, I hadn't played in like probably
Yeah.
a year, it feels like.
Probably.
And it's just like, once you get it, it's like second nature in a sense.
Yeah, but I did tell Crook though. I said if we played 1-on-1, I think Lucas would have beat me because your handles is like
see-
100
Yeah.
times. Like
Like
you
I
can
said,
dribble.
Screens,
The
the
play
screen.
now, I'm not a play now guy. I
Yeah.
told you, you go by the game,
Yeah,
make a player, upgrade him to 99, and meet me.
Dude, it made me
ones
want to get
court,
2K.
or meet me, anywhere with my actual player.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm
Yes,
getting
it's not
excited
gonna
for. I'm
look
getting
at-
excited for. Was it 2K? Is it 27 this year?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be 2K27.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy it now
Dude,
because I mean,
dude.
if he gets
Dude,
it, co-op
if Stetson
my
gets
career,
it,
bro.
yeah.
dude, I'm getting it. Dude, I had so much fun playing. Like I
He's
was
not
telling
getting
Crook.
it.
No, I'm getting it. I was telling Crook, dude, this is one of the best nights I had. Like, and it was a low key night. It was not supposed to turn
it
out
was
like that.
It was like low key unexpected. Like literally, we go to Lebanon to go
For Lowe's.
for Lowe's. We don't even make it to Lowe's. And Lucas, we in his truck, bro, and he's like, "Hey, I'm about to roll the windows down. My windshield's
you
tinted."
got 10% on the windshield. Can't even see out of it.
Driving through a black hole
Yeah,
at night.
there was no daggum street lights, and we're like, "Golly!" Then we get back.
We made it though.
We
Yeah.
made it, yeah. And we get back. He's like, the PS5, you still got it? I was like, yeah. He's like, I got another controller. You want on the way back? We'll swing by. And I was like, dude, that sounds good to me.
Yeah.
They were just so unexpected.
It was.
Like, completely.
You don't have a PlayStation though, dude.
I got a PlayStation 4.
No, you
so
gotta
I'll
get
get
the
a, I
5.
know I'm gonna get a 5.
Okay.
Dude, like I'm kidding. I have not played PlayStation since like high school, bro. When I turn my PlayStation on, it's like, it's so bad. It's so bad. Like there's no way I can play it. But dude, I had a great time last night playing, man. And I was on the ride. I was riding the all-time high last
Dude,
night. I can't even
what
lie.
Dude,
song did he
undefeated.
play
Yeah,
last
he's
night?
gonna get humbled tonight though. So
Yeah.
No.
stay tuned for next week's
I got
episode, y'all.
a sound
Figure
bar.
that out.
Oh, you got the soundbar?
Yeah, and so
Dude.
as soon as I get it, he just waxed Lucas again. This is the one he actually waxed.
No,
It was
Like,
like, dude,
no,
no,
that one game.
It was like 40 to like 16 or something like
You
that.
had
Dude,
4
it was
points,
bad.
and they were we were in every
Yeah.
one of these games. We were playing like 2 minutes, even in the
Yes.
college football. Like we were playing like 2, 3. Like, so it was like
Yeah.
if you're down by 10, you're really down by like 25.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to come back. But dude, he played some song, and it sounded like that song from White Chicks.
100. Was
1,000 miles away?
miles. Yeah,
Or
1,000
something?
miles.
Dude, that was our
But it
nostalgia.
But it wasn't 1,000 miles. It was like Who I Smoke or whatever. Like it was like a
Yeah,
version
and it
of
would
it.
say like somebody's name, and he'd be like Lucas. And it's like at like
Yes.
1 a.m. and Lucas is done.
With the soundboard too. It sounded
dude,
great.
Dude, Lucas was done pissed, and Lucas just sitting there like, what does that even mean? It's so stupid.
Dude, but dude,
Sorry,
crazy
I'm telling
night.
you tonight it's gonna be a different
Yeah.
story. So
Crooks. He already called me for a rematch. He wants a rematch. You need a rematch.
we're getting some rematches in.
Oh, dude,
Well,
this is
run
gonna
it.
be an
Be a fun
all-nighter
watch.
tonight,
Dude,
man.
run it.
But I mean, yeah, that was good right there. But we're going
Yeah.
in trending topics. I mean, obviously, I have a question: is the Jayden Daniels memes worse than 9?
Dude.
I mean,
I don't know. They're pretty funny.
dude, I think they're way
pretty
better
funny.
than 9.
Yeah.
Like 9's got the picture, but like Jayden Daniels, like that one Stetson sent me one, and it's like Puka Nakua.
It's
Or not Puka Nakua.
no,
that's Terry
that's
and
Terry
Arnold.
You're
Okay.
you're all
We'll get to that one. We'll get to that one.
You're jumping the gun. I saw one.
Whoa. Quite literally.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, the Jayden Daniels thing, it's like it's kind of ridiculous. Like how they're trying to make it out like
Dude, he was wrong for. I mean, it's petty.
it is super
Yeah.
petty. Like he's
Very
trying to
petty.
compare himself to Joe Burrow. Like Joe Burrow, won
Won
the
a
national
natty.
championship there. Like,
That was the only difference between them, though. But like, if you look at his rushing stats, like 2,000 yards in 2 years and like 20-something rushing touchdowns, like he had more total yards than
Yes.
Joe Burrow, more touchdowns. Like,
I did. The
But
stats
Joe
for
Burrow
Jayden
had
Daniels
the
was better.
all-time touchdown, like single-season touchdown record
yeah,
too.
but, like in a single
Like,
season, Joe Burrow.
But I mean, dude,
Yeah.
at LSU, you have great players.
Mm.
You want championships.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
And
You gotta win. That's just like
and he
that's
was-
anywhere.
And he was Jayden Daniels wasn't the first overall pick.
no, he wasn't. Joe
I
Burrow
mean-
was though.
I mean, no hate to him. Jayden Daniels,
But Jayden Daniels could have been the first overall pick.
He-
and,
yeah,
and-
could've
and
been.
and he was going to get his number retired
Yeah.
at some point. I just don't get why he's being really petty about all this.
I know it does make it weird, and like the memes on Twitter or X or whatever going crazy. Like Jayden Daniels trying to ban all these things, like the number 5s for a lot of things, and like the Jack Daniels drink has Daniels in the name.
That's the funniest thing. See that on Twitter. That was
Dude.
so funny.
Oh, we got our first
Oh.
live appearance,
Live,
man.
yes.
Wow.
Yeah, we got people coming in for the draft.
You wanna come say hello, buddy?
Just walk in front of the camera real quick.
Yeah,
JJ.
yeah,
You
just
can
wait. Right here's the
Yeah,
camera.
keep
Keep
it
it
PG,
PG.
right
Just
here.
say what's
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, there we go.
That's Jimmy Joe Bag. We haven't seen him in about probably 5 years now. He only
Lane
comes
resident.
around. Yeah, he only
shout
comes
out to
around
Eddie.
every so often.
Hey, I didn't shout out the address.
All right. Anyway, Jayden Daniels, boys. Jayden
Yeah.
Daniels. I mean, that's just crazy to me. I've seen
Yeah.
so many things like the Pentagon. Daggone JJ.
But I will say though, I think the number, like the kid shouldn't give up his number. The guy who has it, the cornerback
Oh, he
or
said
whatever.
that. He stood 10 toes.
he shouldn't give
and
it
then
up.
like Jayden Daniels,
Yeah.
he does this, and it's obviously a distraction.
Yeah.
And then he tries to downplay it, say it's not
Like
a
it- yeah.
distraction. Like it's just very petty. And I think going into a really big year in your career,
Yeah.
you don't need this.
Because I mean, this is what year 3, so
Yeah.
it is like
and,
it's, like,
and
it's
you had
the
a
defining
way
year for
fall
him.
off last year.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, but just moving forward, I mean, like I said, those memes are great.
Yeah.
Not as good as the Terry and Arnold.
Dude, Terry on Arnold,
let's
that
go
is
ahead- let's
so
go ahead and go
fun.
to
We gotta talk
I will
about
dive.
that.
We'll talk about that real quick. The meme I was seeing was like Tyrann playing for the Seahawks, sees Puka Nakua going by him. He's like pulls a gun out and starts shooting him.
Yeah. And it's like Terry and Arnold gets a pick, and he's like pulls out his knife. He's like,
That's the funniest thing I've seen in
dude,
a
I
while.
mean, it's crazy because like maybe he's guilty, maybe he's innocent, but dude,
Yeah.
the memes are
The
the internet
memes are-
won. Internet won.
internet won that one by a
it-
mile.
It made me think of old Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was a good
That was
throwback.
like
Yeah.
a good old Twitter moment. But I mean, like I said, the NFL memes are
Oh,
going
it's
crazy.
So funny.
But like in all seriousness, though, do you think he's gonna play though? for the Seahawks this year, or you think this is going to be like a drawn out thing?
Well, you know, we thought James Pierce Jr. wasn't going to play.
8 games.
That's what I'm saying.
Only got 8 games. I mean, he done gonna beat a cop or ran from the cops and beat his wife and wrecked his car.
He was in the cops. They took like 8 guys to bring him down. He was up there slinging them around.
That's how we do it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
guys built
monster.
different. But we do not condone domestic violence.
Oh, yeah.
we do not.
Occasionally.
unless deemed necessary.
But I mean, on a real serious note,
Yeah.
I want Lucas to open with this one because this is like, this is Brody.
Yep.
This was his guy. I mean, how you feeling?
I mean, I feel a bit disrespected, you know?
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite players growing up, even throughout his career. So, I mean, I didn't even get an ESPN notification on my phone that he retired. I seen it on Instagram. I'm
In the mic.
Yeah.
like, wow, you know?
Yeah, but no, I do.
This isn't that serious or what?
Grayson has no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah,
so
no.
don't even
Russell
listen to him.
Westbrook.
I know.
Retired.
Okay, I was trying to think. I was thinking football, but I saw where
No,
he
I
but-
said Brody, bro. There's only one Brody.
But
I didn't know they called him Brody.
the type of career he had, it is disrespectful. Like, you know,
I mean, I'm saying like there
It
may
is
have been an
lucky,
ESPN
yeah.
notification, may not. I don't remember seeing one either. But whenever I got on the app, why does it not say breaking news?
Yeah.
You know?
I know that was so weird. It was broken on Twitter, and like even the Twitter when he retired, whatever, wasn't even going big.
Yeah.
Like it was just like 1 or 2
No,
posts.
I mean like Kevin
legends.
Durant. I saw him put out a nice tweet.
Shay.
Yeah, Shay.
Yeah.
I mean, like that was good to see. I mean,
I feel
shows
like-
how well respected
Yeah.
he is. But dude, I'm telling you, it kind of put into perspective to me. Like this is like childhood ending stuff. Like you know what I'm saying? Like next will be Curry,
really is.
That's what I'm
LeBron.
saying. Nobody cared. But when they
KD.
retire, it's going to be like big, obviously. But why was it not big for him though?
Well, I think it was just because like nobody took because like just a couple weeks ago, I think I was telling Lucas this the other day. He was like getting ready to play.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I almost feel like the media took it as a sense like of just how not bad Russell has been the last few years, but like just a disrespect on his name. You know what I mean? Like he hadn't played up to par like to his name. I feel like that kind of played a
even,
role
like,
in the
think
media
about Russell
aspect.
Wilson. I feel like Russell Wilson got more
Yeah.
notoriety
Yeah.
and like I don't know. I mean, I think Westbrook probably holds more basketball power
I
than
agree.
if you compared them. So I mean, I'm really disappointed. I mean, I hope that at least the Thunder. You know, make a day or,
I think
whatever.
so, too.
And honestly, do y'all think he stays retired? Like, if a team reaches
That's
out?
another reason I think it wasn't taken serious because it's just like he was just getting ready for this and then retired kind of
Well,
just out of the
I
blue.
kind of think he stays retired.
I think he does too, just
I
because
think
the
he's
aspect
done.
of like the museum thing and everything. Like he made it a big thing, like
Yeah.
himself, like with the museum and all. Like in the video they posted, I think he stays retired. I hope he, signs like a 1-day contract with the Thunder, retires for the Thunder. You know what I mean? I don't want him to retire a
Should.
king.
Should.
You know, that
Yeah.
just doesn't seem right to me. But I don't know. I mean,
I just want to go ahead and shout out underrated, Westbrook, like Wizards Westbrook.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, triple-double.
well,
like,
you know what? I will say he ran into the 76ers in the playoffs and we swept that.
yeah, but he's on the Wizards, though. I mean, I
Yeah,
know the
come on with that.
I know the Sixers are trash usually, but I mean, he was on
and
the Wizards.
they're not gonna win the finals this year either. So
I'm on the
I hope you're
Stetson
not-
train
Oh,
you're
here.
crazy.
I'm with Stetson. I think the
crazy.
Sixers win it all.
just because they get LeBron James, and I like LeBron, I'm not a LeBron.
But they got
hater.
Jaylen Brown, too.
I mean, yeah, that's cool.
Come
but they're
on.
not winning the finals.
Dude, I
Joel
think-
Embiid.
So holler back at me. I'll come back on.
Yeah,
when
okay.
it's finals time.
There we go.
all right.
Look,
yeah, get your people in contact with
Look.
our people.
Yeah.
We'll work it out.
well, let's stay on NBA just one more second.
Oh, Lord.
Have y'all seen the news about Anis Cantor going to the WNBA or whatever?
Yes, love it. And who's that other guy?
Royce
White.
Yeah,
Yes,
Royce White.
that's gonna be
Dude.
so funny. Did you see where Royce White?
Have they accepted it though?
No,
It's
they
still
haven't.
tabled.
No, they're
still-
I just think it's silly. It's even a discussion. Like, not
It
to even
really
get
is.
political. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
But so-
WNBA, NBA. I mean, I just feel like it's
Dude,
There's a
fell
football
wrong.
player or basketball player that called out Royce White or whatever, and like Royce White told me he could eat crap or whatever, and like it is so
Well, I mean,
funny.
I just thought it was so off the wall, like, and I
Dude.
know there was other rumblings within the I don't
Yeah.
know, but I heard there was rumblings in the WNBA. So it's like, what the heck?
I know. He came out. I saw a statement today. Enes Kanter was like, "Yeah, me and Caitlin Clark will be the next Kobe and Shaq in WNBA."
Oh, he would be Shaq, Kobe, LeBron,
Dude.
Magic. He'd be everybody
Oh my
combined.
God.
I mean,
in the
6'11",
WNBA.
like 250, 60 pounds.
He'd be like
not
the only
stopping.
guy who could
Yeah.
dunk in the WNBA.
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
he'd be
would.
so OP. I mean,
what are you trying to prove at that point?
Yeah,
though?
Yeah, I
You
think
know
it's
what
just
I mean?
a big
Like,
joke. I mean,
well,
I really
it's just trying to prove like make it a women's only sport.
Yeah.
I mean, it's you're testing. You're trying to find a loophole.
He really
and
is.
see what the loophole is and see where the league stands. I mean, it'll solve a lot of things.
I will
mean,
say this though: if it does happen, that's like that'll ruin the league. Like,
No, well,
Oh,
I will
yeah.
go to every game. I will make it a point to go to every single one of his games. You know how much money that would make? That publicity stunt?
Dude.
Dude,
yeah, but
everybody would be
it
paying.
tarnishes the league.
it really
though.
does
Yeah.
though.
Which league?
The
the
WNBA.
WNBA. Like,
Then it'll basically just become the G League with a couple women.
That's
Exactly.
fine.
Like,
And that's
like
fine.
even right now, the WNBA, it's growing, but it doesn't have the sense of like any like NBA like as far as fanship. You know what I mean? And I think this will just completely tarnish it.
Hey,
You don't think more people would start watching?
I think more people would, but as a joke, not take it serious. Like they want to take it serious. WNBA does. Like this is just like a joke. In my opinion.
I mean, like I said, it'd make it
So
feel
y'all
like
don't want
WWE.
this to happen?
No.
You don't want Enes Kanter to go in there.
If it was like a good little like side bet, I guess you could
Yeah.
say, like okay, like if it was just a time thing, like just to prove a point or whatever he's trying to prove.
He's
I don't know.
obviously not going to play a full season. He even came out and said like he's not going after Sophie Cunningham haters or whatever. Like he's not trying to be a dominant. Like he's just trying. Like he's not trying to be a superstar in there. He's just trying to show.
Well,
and
that's
make
the
a point.
dumbest thing I ever heard.
Yeah,
Like, I mean,
I just think it's a joke. Honestly, I mean, it's
Why would y'all
funny.
not want this to happen though? That'd be so
like I
sick.
said, if it was a one-time thing,
Really?
like just to see
Nah,
if
it would
the
ruin it.
controversy.
I don't even watch the WNBA,
Because
but I think it'd ruin
you see
it.
like Brittany
Yeah.
So you
Griner.
would watch the game if he.
I mean, I'd probably
get on
watch it as a
TikTok.
joke. I'd watch it as a joke, but I wouldn't take it serious.
But it
You
for
wouldn't
me,
catch me watching multiple games.
yeah, no,
You know,
No,
if it
it'd be a
happens,
one
I'd
game.
probably
The first
turn it on
game.
one
But
time.
you just
and
said
then-
you pay to go to every single game.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I'm speaking for. Yeah, I would.
Oh,
it's just like to go back. Brittany Griner saying she'd beat the crap out of Draymond Green.
That's
Like,
exactly
you know what I'm
why I
saying?
want it to happen,
Yeah.
buddy. I just want him. I want Ennis to prove a point. Like no,
And he ain't played in the league for like
it's been a few years.
yeah. And Royce White's got that huge gray beard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
Yeah.
what the heck?
It is weird, but we'll wrap it up with the Kyler Murray news. Getting the
I mean,
starting job.
did that shock
Golly.
9?
dude, that's so funny, dude. All over Twitter, dude.
No,
That-
him as a
Yeah, he's like, hey, I've called you in my office to announce the starter. It's just like, Kyler, you're the starter. There you go.
and then it's like Kyler's like this big and he's like slinging him around. Dude, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's so funny, dude.
But
I mean, I think that's the best thing for the Vikings. Like on a serious note, it's
Yeah.
the best thing for the Vikings right now. I
Hands
hate it for
down.
JJ, but
well, I did see this report that he wasn't going to request a trade. He's going to stay on Minnesota.
well, I mean, he's
yeah,
in
he
a
seemed pretty like supportive of it. Like,
Yeah.
he said he'll do whatever he
and
needs
that's
to do.
a good note from a young
you know.
quarterback. You know,
and
just like
he's
accepting
in
that.
a really good situation. I
Yeah.
know it's not the best situation. Obviously, you want to be a starter, but like he can. Like you look at Sam Darnold, you look at the QB factor that Kevin O'Connell and and the Shanahans, like it's
Yeah.
kind of the same thing. Like Mac Jones last year,
Yeah.
it could be the very same thing with JJ McCarthy. So
I agree.
it could be like one step back, 2 steps forward. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. As a prospect, when he was coming out, obviously he wasn't the most polished because it was a really run heavy, a hardball offense.
So run heavy.
But I mean, I really thought it would kind of be like I keep saying guys are like Brock Purdy, but I feel like that's just like the baseline, just to get the ball out where it needs
Yeah.
to go. Like can manage the game, but can also like elevate it too at the same time.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to be kind of what he would turn into, but injuries and inconsistencies, it just hasn't panned out.
Yeah. But well,
Let's break it up a little bit. I know we just
Yeah.
had a lot of fun, but like
yeah.
a fun segment.
True.
That
fun
was
segment.
really fun. That was a
pretty
good.
That
Yeah.
was good.
That's
That
one
was
of the
good. Hey,
best. I
Luke
love
Holly
that.
pat on the back right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So our fun segment, earlier in the year we did our gas station order, and we kind of want to get into these things and like trying each one of them and,
Yeah.
and such. So like we want to get some clips and stuff.
Yep.
So our first gas station order.
Here we go.
Hey, elite, bro. You're making the plaque right here. So Lucas, when you go to a gas station, 3 things you can get, and it's like a sweet, a salty, and a drink.
Okay, so the go-to gas station is going to be QT.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, on the way back from work.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
QT. Get a jalapeno hot dog with cheese on it.
Okay.
So a cheese
Salty.
dog,
A cheese dog. Okay.
super good.
Now, when we walked in QT last night, he's like, "That's my go-to right there." Yeah.
If I'm getting something sweet, I'm going to go with cookies and cream pretzels.
Okay.
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 Yeah.
It's like a Hershey brand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, I
those
work.
are-
I
those are
work
pretty
two
good
places.
combo,
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then if I get a drink, it kind of differs. Sometimes I'll pick up a Red Bull. It just kind of depends when I'm there.
Yeah, like
I
what the
probably won't
vibe
get a
is.
Red Bull after work. Like,
Yeah.
say, I'm there maybe on a weekend or something.
Yeah.
I'm doing something, I'm passing through. I'll get a Red
Like
Bull
golf
then.
or something.
But I like to get a Propel.
Okay. What flavor?
I feel like he's a
Wild
great,
berry.
I
I
feel like
like,
he's a great
I
guy.
like the wild berry. I'm not a big
Oh.
grape
Wild
guy, but
berry.
I like wild berry.
I do too.
Wild berry's a good one. So I'll get that, or I'll just get a Gatorade. So.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
Can't go wrong with that.
that's a
solid
pretty,
one.
that's a
That's
pretty
a
good
solid
one.
one.
Yeah. Not bad.
I think that's the first time we had like an actual food, like a hot dog,
Yeah.
or a food.
Yeah.
So
Has everybody just been doing junk food?
Yeah, that's
yeah,
me.
it's in a
I mean, that's
Yeah,
what you do.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah, you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was
So-
thinking like road trip. Like I'm probably gonna stop at fast food, but dude, sometimes I had one of those. He told me to try it one day, and I was out on delivery at my job, and I was like, I had to stop it. I didn't have nothing to eat. It was like 2:00, and there was a QT, and I was like, all right,
dude. I don't know if your Parasite would let you handle that.
Dude, the Parasite, I don't know. I don't know if it'd let me do it anymore, but if it allowed it, man, I'd enjoy another one. All right, which while we have it on, just another little fun thing. Like, what do we do with like fast food restaurants? It was like
top 3 fast food.
Yeah, your top 3 fast food restaurants. I'm hungry. I hadn't eaten today, so like
top 3. Okay, so it can change, but always Chick-fil-A's on the list.
That's a go-to. Yeah,
no matter what.
Yeah, they do it right.
Another one recently, In-N-Out.
Yeah,
I love In-N-Out.
It's goated.
Yep.
And
throw us a little wild card here. Give us something good.
Grayson said Panda Express.
No, I said Panda.
No, it said Panda.
Nah, I can't get down with Panda.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Well, I did say the Whataburger at the end. I was like, when we were
Whataburger slaps. I like
Whataburger's just like Sonic. I think they just need to shut those down.
What?
You don't like Sonic? You don't like the Sonic?
I mean, yeah, Sonic is good, but like, why do you have a Whataburger that tastes?
Dude,
like
I remember
Sonic?
the days
You know
Lucas
what I mean?
would be at Sonic every single night, dude. So
Dude,
don't even
Sonic's,
miss me with that.
And Sonic's good. I haven't ate it in a while, but Sonic's good.
Give us that third
I
one.
would say one more would be
McAllister's.
McAllister's.
Okay.
That's a sneaky one for me.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of forget about that, but they got a good sandwich. That or Chipotle.
Oh yeah,
Chipotle.
I think we rolled out Chipotle.
Yeah, we rolled out. Yeah, because you got
drive through. Okay.
Well, we're only thinking about the Chipotle in Cookeville.
I mean, yeah,
no,
they may have
Chipotle's have drive-throughs, but it's like you have to order online. So like we're talking about like you order on the screen or whatever.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Valid.
Okay, I'm gonna go Steak and Shake.
Okay, dude, that.
I don't go to Steak and Shake much anymore.
Yeah.
Dude.
I'm just not close to it, but I will go to Steak and Shake if I'm close to it. They got their patty melt is insane.
That's my favorite.
Dude, it's so funny, Panda Express, bro, because my fiance for like a real brief time, like it was like she was in hair school and
dude,
she
that's
worked
so funny that she did work there.
It's so random. She had a friend that did. She's like, yeah, I'll go work there for a little bit, and she 1 or 2 times she brought us like their leftovers or whatever, like a big platter. We were eating it for 3 days, and it was like a bunch of different stuff. But one day we was eating it, and you know the night before we ate it, the next day we ate something, and Grayson just starts, I need milk, and he's like,
holy crap! I don't know what pepper was in there.
I don't know what it was. It was pretty spicy.
It was this little dried out pepper. And I was like, oh, that's probably gonna be good. No, ridiculous,
dude. I'm telling you, he was running around. He's like pouring water on it. Like it was crazy.
It was hot.
Well, we've had too much fun, so let's talk ball a little bit.
Let's do it.
Let's talk ball. So Crook,
you me take the lead.
Take the lead for our next segment here.
All right, so we're doing NFL fantasy football rankings. You know, highly anticipated. Of course, I have to preface that every week because I know the people want to hear this for their draft. I mean, we got the draft tonight. A couple of these guys are on my list.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I'm being a little bit exposed through all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if our friends are real ones and watch the pod.
They should have a pretty good draft.
Well, it won't be out until, or this one won't, but the past two.
The past two is really all the ones you need. You can go blindfold and draft the top
past 3.
QB, quarterback, and running back.
Yeah.
But anyways, fantasy football rankings for tight ends. Number
not
1.
a tier list, just 1 through 10.
Yeah, just 1 through 10. Because I mean, tight ends, bro, you're not gonna take one first round.
No.
Unless it was Gronk. But
touche. Or prime Travis.
Maybe.
Brother, he had like 1,300 receiving touchdowns.
We're swirling right now.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, keep going.
Top 10 fantasy tight ends.
Number
2026.
1, we have Brock Bowers. Obviously, the receiver room's pretty depleted.
Enough said.
And he's a stud. Number 2, Trey McBride. There was a lot, a bunch of people flip-flopping those. I think it's really close. So, I mean, if you prefer Trey McBride over Brock Bowers, I just put Brock Bowers simply for the fact the receiver room's worse. He's going to be like literally the number 1 target.
Yeah.
Number 3, we have a guy who really turned it on at the end of last year. We have Colston Loveland, the Bears tight end. I mean, I think he finished with like 700 yards, 6 touchdowns.
I think there's a lot of upside on him going into this year.
He overtook Cole Kmet last year.
Yeah.
I mean, they took him in the first round. When you take a tight end that high, it's kind of like a running back.
Yeah.
You're going to get yours.
Agreed.
Number 4 is a guy that always lets us down, but sometimes produces. And it's kind of like golf, man. You get to the last hole and you play it well after you say you're going to quit the whole time. And you play it well and you're like, man, I can't wait to go next week. That's Kyle Pitts.
Yep.
So,
he had a good year in fantasy last year, though.
He did. It was up and down.
It was.
Mean, and that's, with tight ends.
That's kind of what you get with the tight end, though. It's not going to be
unless it's just your, like,
your Gronk or your Travis Kelce.
Yeah. So, I mean, Kyle Pitts could be a good one. And Stetson told me a stat yesterday. 4 out of 5
Tua passes
was to Kyle Pitts, and he's going to be.
That's actually ridiculous.
He's a stud. He is a stud when he wants to be.
And we were talking about that offense, dude. It's literally just Kyle Pitts,
and Drake London, and Bijan.
Like one of the only guys.
Sector.
Yeah.
Number 5, we have Tyler Warren. This is kind of calling our shot a little bit. He wasn't bad last year by any means, but we're looking for him to keep getting better. And I mean, you lose Michael Pittman, a big body receiver. Yeah. Hopefully he can be Daniel Jones, safety blanket over the middle of the field. I
agree.
I see high upside there.
I could see him taking more of not the Michael Pittman role, but because Michael Pittman was a big inside guy. You know what I mean? I see Tyler Warren can be that big body in the center.
Yeah, no, and I think Tyler Warren, I mean, all these 5 guys that I've listed so far, I mean, Trey McBride and Brock Bowers are your clear cut, probably going to be the best tight ends, but these other guys can really make a push for tight end one. I'm telling you, it's wide open in my opinion.
Yeah.
Number 6, we have Harold Fannin with the Browns. I mean, they lose Njoku. If Shador starts, I for sure think Harold Fannin's going to have a good year. Whenever Shador came in last year, I mean, Fannin started to eat.
Yeah, Shador's a big time short route guy. Yeah. Like going back to college in Colorado, he was always a big check down guy, and even in NFL, you can see it right now. He's a big
just never had the arm to get it out there, do you, bro?
Well, at least he's still on the roster, unlike Diego Pop.
What is it? Anchor down.
We should have touched on that. That made my day one day when I seen that they cut him.
It's not over yet, though. It's not over.
It's over with.
He's going. Rumor has it he's going to UFL.
I know. I've seen that.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
It'll make me actually watch the UFL.
Yeah. Okay.
You're by yourself.
You can basically say he's the Enes Kanter of the WNBA.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Number 7, we have Sam LaPorta, and this is a guy too right here that has the capabilities to be a number 1 tight end.
Yep.
Kind of in a better situation, but the same situation as a guy like T.J. Hawkinson.
Yeah.
There's just so many weapons around him. Gibbs, J-Mo, Amon-Ra. I mean, there's just so many. Pacheco even around the goal line.
But, I mean, this is an offense where they're loaded down to score. This team is going to score points.
I would feel comfortable taking him, but I'm just saying, he may be capped to a certain point just because of the weapons around him.
Yep.
8 is a guy last year that was a dog till he got hurt.
Yep.
And I'm expecting him to come back. Only reason he's this low is because of the injury.
Yep.
And I want to see how he kind of comes back. Is Tucker Kraft.
Yeah.
I already know there's a certain guy in our league that's probably going to try to take him really high.
He took him pretty high last year. He was a surprise to me.
He took first round.
He called his shot with him last year.
Yeah.
And
it paid off early.
We have questions with the receiver room in Green Bay. We think Christian Watson's a stud. They have Golden, who's a first-round receiver.
Yeah. On Golden, though, still.
And Tucker Kraft is he's a good tight end.
Yeah,
it was just a health issue with us. 9 is Travis Kelce. It's just the tail end of his career.
Yeah.
I mean, he could do well, but I feel like in the past couple of years, finding the end zone,
it's
that's
been
kind of been an issue. And with tight ends, you're really looking for end zone, touchdown threat.
And we saw how depleted it was if Patrick Mahomes plays throughout the whole season. I'll feel comfortable with Travis Kelce, but when Patrick Mahomes went down, Travis Kelce it was so down there.
They're so on the same wavelength.
Yes.
I mean, he's still a very viable option at tight end. 10, we have Jake Ferguson with the Cowboys. Fergie just got married. Gonna come in. He's playing for something else now. He's playing for his family.
That's funny.
But no, Fergie, he's a stud.
This is another offense like the Lions. And they're gonna score.
They're built to score.
This is somebody I'm an avid Cowboys hater. I said, hey, I'm between 3 guys right here: Fergie, Mark Andrews, and Dallas Goedert and Juwan Johnson. Or 4. I guess the 4 guys, 3 under him. And he's like, Ferguson.
Yeah.
And I was shocked. When he said that, I felt better about my ranking. Because
I was taking my bias out of it. I mean, when I look at this offense, I think touchdowns. I mean, as of right now.
The only thing that got him towards the end of last year was he had a couple fumbles down the stretch.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it wasn't dude, he would get 7 receptions. There was a point where he was the number 1 tight end in fantasy last year, for a stretch. And then obviously the guys I just mentioned, honorable mentions, Mark Andrews, they lose Isaiah Likely, and that receiver room, Lucas knows from the Zay Flower experience. Is a little up and down.
Definitely won't be taking Mark Andrews as a tight end this year.
No.
And Mark Andrews, it's up and down. But, dude, I'm telling you, Likely's gone. Maybe he has a little bit of gas left in the tank. He's only 30, 31. So
I think he's 31 right now.
And then you got Juwan Johnson, who was a stud. I actually traded him last year while he was peaking.
Yeah, I don't even think he got drafted. I think someone picked him up.
I wavered him.
Yeah.
I got him off waivers. And, he obviously in a Kellen Moore offense, everything's
Amazing.
on the table.
Yep.
But you do add Jordan Tyson. He did, and Juwan Johnson did phase last year.
Yeah.
And you also have
running back room.
better running back room, and he's not really the best blocker.
Yeah, agreed.
You also have Olave too, and then you have Dallas Goedert. Dude, that's strictly an injury thing.
Yeah.
And a new offense.
Because, I mean, we saw early last year, dude, he was leading.
You had Goddard, didn't you, last year?
I ended up getting him from Stetson.
Yeah, I drafted Goddard. Early on,
You
he was
traded
good.
Goddard?
He started
did.
out very
He
good
started
at
out
first,
very
and
hot.
he still came through for me when I needed
It
him
was
to.
just the injuries.
It wasn't consistent, but he showed up when I needed him.
But it was to
for
the point, on my mistake, I traded someone, and I got Travis Kelce back. So I was in a Travis Kelce, Dallas Goedert flip-flop, and I was
Lord.
like, so I
Yeah.
traded
Lose.
Goddard. Yeah, and I already had a few Eagles on my team anyway, so I was like, I'll just trade him.
That's crazy trading away an Eagles player. Never thought you'd do it.
I know. It's not
Wow.
like me, but I did.
Then we got
But I won a chip, though.
Yeah, you did. I mean, it worked. So
this
he
is
did something
bullcrap.
right.
another
Yeah, it won't be
thing
happening
you
this
got
year.
Lucas on.
I
Man.
did.
I'm telling you, he might have the Drake curse.
Dude.
Because I mean, he
Really?
told Stetson, he's like, Stetson, you're gonna get waxed by Crook. As soon as
He
you
did.
said that, bro, I crumbled.
He
You
did.
got the it's the
Yeah,
Drake
we'll
curse.
see how it goes tonight. Though. I think that was just a luck thing. Like
And-
I
and I mean, we
said,
was all
coming in here
tired.
today, I feel better. Like it's going to be a rematch, and it's
Man.
not going to look the same.
I'm
You
not
know?
even sweating,
could
honestly,
just
the
been
way
an
it
off
went
day.
last night. Like, last night I was a little nervous. Dude, I ain't even sweating today.
Don't
Okay.
blame you.
All right.
But,
Yeah, we'll see.
Moving forward,
Oh.
we're gonna include just
Well, 1 second. I should probably already know this, but I just haven't been like.
Okay.
What's happened to George Kittle?
he tore his Achilles.
Yeah.
I thought so. I thought he was out for the year.
And if
Thought
he
he
saw
was.
a report
I
that
saw-
he
yeah.
would be ready week
By
one.
week 1, he's not out for the year. Didn't mean to say
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
No.
yeah.
He saw a report that he'd be out week one.
Yeah.
And if he is healthy and ready to go,
He'd
he is
be on
a
it.
top. I'd probably put him at 4, just with still with a little bit of injury.
Were
Like
you about to get to that though? Did I interrupt? Like, were
No,
you gonna
no,
say,
no,
So
no,
we
no.
just left out George Kittle.
Yeah,
completely?
yeah. Good thing you
Yeah,
didn't mention
no,
that.
I'm
That was
glad you
pretty
did.
bad,
That was
yeah.
clutch.
But I saw a report that he's going to come back. They think he has the ability to play week one, and I think if he plays week one, I don't know. It's just the way it looked. It
He's
really
gonna
is
have
going
to
to be a way
ramp
he
it up.
looks.
I mean, he's older.
Yeah.
The way he plays too is very
He plays too
aggressive.
reckless.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
plays too reckless for his
And
age.
like I said, dude, George Kittle is a top 3 tight end in the league.
Yeah, he
and
really is.
And if he never had this injury, he would be my number 1 pick
Whoa.
over Brock. I
I don't
swear.
know about over Brock Bowers
Nah.
now. Brock Bowers
Dude,
is
I'm telling
absolutely
you,
free.
the Shanahan system,
Yeah.
crazy. I would put Kittle at 1, so I'm glad you did mention that.
Yeah.
I had a note of that, but I failed to mention it. And
Yeah.
also, another guy Grayson was going to bring up was Gunnar Helm.
Gunnar Helm, I'm telling you. I think he's had a lot of time to
He's on
develop
sleeper
since
team.
last year. I just got high hopes for him. And surely Cam Ward, even though Cam Ward played terrible in
Yeah.
preseason.
And
Like,
we didn't even talk about that. He finished 36
Yeah.
out of 36 of
That was
quarterbacks that took a
awful.
snap.
Yeah.
But Gunnar Helm seems to be like his safest target. I feel like it's just gonna be the safest for him. Like when he starts, and he is he's gonna suck the first few weeks. I guarantee it. He's not gonna be able to hit Calvin Ridley or Carnell Tate. But like,
The check down will be there.
Check down will be there.
All right. Well, then moving forward, just this is kind of the end of our fantasy segment.
Yeah.
As
Wrapping
far
it
as
up.
rankings go,
Yep.
we'll keep you updated as the season goes on. But we have an all sleeper team, and this is just some guys that are either not valued where we think they should be valued, like undervalued, or they're guys that aren't really on a radar.
Yeah, and has potential to make a true impact on your
And
fantasy
I
team.
mean, it may not be being an RB1 or a top 10 run, but it may be better than being RB57.
Exactly.
Or, so
exactly.
So just we have some that are kind of like pretty obvious, and we have some that could be great. We
So,
don't know.
We'll let Crook rip through these,
Yep.
and if you have a comment on the player that you really like,
Yeah.
just mention it.
Yeah.
okay, go
All
ahead.
right. So quarterbacks, we've already touched on this guy, Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
Obviously, the rushing aspect,
Yep.
the weapons around him makes him a very. I
Yeah.
feel like that was a ride in. Like
Yeah.
he's
Yep.
in. Tyler Shugg. We have with the Saints.
Yeah, this is I'll take it over here.
Yeah.
This is a guy I'm really high on. I mean, the
Okay.
Kellen Moore offense.
he pulled the he pulled
Wait,
the
time out,
amount
time out.
off.
Are we doing like 2 strings? Because Kyler Murray and Shuck? Well, like,
No, so we're just doing
Top
three.
three.
We're just doing 3 sleeper quarterbacks, 3 sleeper running backs,
Gotcha.
3 sleeper
You
receivers.
were in pre-pro.
Yeah, you
yeah, I
were.
was, but
It's all right. But this is a guy I'm high on. Like we saw Tyler Shuck come on at the end of the year with the Kellen Moore offense in the Saints, and they added weapons
And more
you know?
athletic than people think, too.
Yes. Like I think there's a running aspect to his game that a lot of people aren't seeing.
kind of like a Josh Allen.
I wouldn't go as far as Josh Allen, but I think there's potential there.
Huh?
Next,
Next guy.
Next, Malik Willis.
love.
Yeah. And, I mean, again,
out on him.
it's kind of like a Justin Fields last year. He was named starter with the Jets. We knew the Jets probably wasn't going to be good. So, but the rushing aspect and just being able to, get the ball where it needs to go, shortly.
Yeah, he's really developed as a passer. Like he has really improved on his accuracy.
But, I have my questions with, the scheme and the players around him.
Yeah.
But just like I said, the rushing aspect things. If I had him as my QB2, or
I wouldn't hate it.
I really wouldn't hate it.
Yeah.
Just the rushing aspect. Moving on to running backs, we have Bishal Tootin.
Love.
That's a great one.
Yeah, I love that.
A guy I'm very familiar with. We have Rico Dowdle.
I like him.
I love Rico Dowdle with the Steelers. He played McCarthy's scheme in Dallas. And then we have Jonathan Brooks. This is a guy that Stetson was highlighting.
Please don't tell me you was about to say Jathan.
No, I was about to say
Jathan Brooks.
Oh, Willie.
Dude, this is a guy I'm hot. I really believe he'll take over that RB1 in Carolina. I mean, going back, 3 years ago, I guess, at Texas, he was a stud coming out of there. And if he comes back to any type of form he was in Texas, I really believe in Jonathan Brooks.
And,
pass game, run game, I think he has a big play potential.
We had a little bit of a disagreement there. I wanted to put a guy like Dylan Sampson, Jadarian Price.
Really, Dylan Sampson?
I agree with that.
Dude, Dylan Sampson with the receptions. I mean,
yeah, but he just has fumble issues.
No, he don't.
Oh, really?
No, he don't.
You just say that because you're a Vandy fan.
I
That's
don't
okay.
just say that because
That's
I'm a
okay.
Vandy fan. I love
That's all
Joe
right,
Milton.
dude.
That's okay.
You know what? You don't have to watch the NFL. Watch your UFL, my boy.
Mhm.
Oh,
All right, but going forward, that's just a couple guys I wanted to mention. Wide receivers, and this first one right here is a guy we wanted to lead with because he was really, really good last year.
Yeah. Guy I had on my team. And I'm on this year again.
Michael Wilson. I'm gonna let you take it because I still love Marv.
I have true
can't do
belief.
it to him.
I have true belief in Michael Wilson being the true receiver one here in Arizona. I believe he has the build to be like an Amon-Ra type of player, like just getting in there short route, running like a slot here and there. Like even we saw in the preseason game, Jacoby Brissett was targeting him. Not in the end zone top, but like throughout the routes, like he was getting open in separation. Like I believe Michael Wilson can be a true receiver one in Arizona, and I love the way we saw it when Jacoby started playing in Arizona over Kyler Murray. Like he was feeding him the ball. So I have true belief in Michael Wilson being the receiver one there.
All right, that was a good spiel. Parker Washington next.
Another guy.
I'll let you go again.
Another guy I'm high on here. I don't have much faith in BTJ this year, but I'm
Dude,
high.
you wanted to rank him.
I did, but
dude, he just.
No, but
you're talking out both sides of your mouth.
Be consistent.
No, but I'm not. I do want BTJ to have a good year, but I'm like, there's the doubt there. There's consistent doubt there, and I really believe in Trevor Lawrence going to air it out this year. And I think Parker Washington. I've seen him in preseason and even the training camp. Like he looks ready to go. So I have big and high hopes for him.
All right, next we got a guy that probably not many people know. He was confused with Keenan Allen early
on. Yeah.
It's Cyrus Allen with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of training camp reports. I've even been seeing some clips where he's like snatching ankles, man, like running routes like crisp. And Mahomes has been hitting him. He's been getting some first team love. Obviously, you have Worthy. You have
the Rasheed Rice thing going on.
I mean,
but I did see where there's going to be no consequence for Rasheed Rice this year. I think I saw that. So there's going to be no consequence.
That's good.
Stock.
Yeah, stock way up.
But Cyrus Allen, like I said, don't draft him, but waiver, put him on that watch list.
There's potential there, yeah.
There's some potential there. And Andy Reid's offense, man, he can make anybody look great.
Yep.
I mean, he really can.
Yeah.
Tight ends, we just touched on a lot of them.
Yeah.
One we've already touched on, but Isaiah Likely.
I'll take it off if you want me to. Again.
Yeah, I want you to take it.
This is a guy I'm super high on. We saw it early on in Baltimore last year. Like he was a true tight end one there with Mark Andrews being in and out.
Yeah.
And I believe here in this this giant system, I believe Dart he'll be a big target for Dart, like a big body there, like especially with the inconsistency of Neighbors. I believe he can be a big target there. So I'm high on him. Like this is a guy.
I loved him.
This is a guy I'm looking at to draft probably pretty early in the fantasy.
Personally, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Picked him up last year, and he went straight to the bench.
Different system, though. Different system.
It is.
I mean, I agree with that.
Same head coach, but he's the true tight end one here, and I saw a lot of reports coming out in training camp.
Johnson.
Or whatever. I've seen a lot of reports that he's coming out looking like the true target one for Dart this year. So we'll see how it looks. If Dart can stay healthy, of course.
Then next we have Brendan Strange. Brendan Strange with the Jags.
Yeah.
There's a guy I was higher on last year. I think I ended up picking him up because I got rid of Evan Ingram, and he started really slow. I think I ended up letting him go, but I think towards the end of the year he kind of picked it up a little bit. And like you said, we have three Jags guys on here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they've had a lot of change and such, especially defensively, a little bit on offense with Travis, whatever.
I will say I'm a little worried about him because there's a lot of targets in Jacksonville. Like we were saying, BTJ, whether, if he'll be up to par this year or whatever.
The Giants have Odell.
Come on.
Go ahead.
And then, you got Parker Washington and Travis Hunter. Like, I think, there's just a lot of room for other guys here. So I'm a little worried about, Brendan Strange here.
And then lastly, we have Gunnar Helm, which we've touched on. That's just a safety blanket for Cam Ward. And this is a buy low,
Yeah, buy low. Like, this is a guy that,
you got a bye week coming around with your main tight end.
Yeah.
He could come in there. I think his ceiling this year would be like 550, 600 yards.
That's fair.
And maybe 5 to 6 touchdowns.
And I even when you're looking about the Titans, they let go of Chiga Kongwu. So this is a guy who's going to be true tight end one potential here. Like this guy is going to be the tight end one for the Titans. And I even saw reports coming out of the Tennessee like Cam Ward's been targeting him like he's a worthy target.
Dude,
and
he's an easy target.
And they want to involve him more because they think he has like true receiver ability like to make people miss. So
Dude, a guy on the Cardinals baseball. I just want to shout this out. I got a notification. Joshua Baez he's the first player in MO. He's never played before. He's hit a home run in all 3 of his at bats.
Well,
really?
Yeah, his first 3 at bats has been 3 home runs.
Well, just go ahead and
buy your stock now.
Buy your stock. Fantasy baseball. If you're
fantasy
into that.
baseball.
I was just going to go ahead and say expect him to be on the Dodgers pretty soon.
Yeah.
So,
but just to tie a bow on this, we're gonna
wait. Can I just? I guess I shouldn't. I was gonna say like maybe Eli Stowers, but like Stetson said, he's buried. And he's
no,
not
go ahead and
doing
take
well.
your chest. I want you to.
Eli Stowers is gonna have 800 receiving yards, 12 touchdowns.
I just can't even take you serious anymore.
Exactly.
He's buried
Just
in that.
another
I saw a
band.
report coming out. He's like tight end. He's fighting for tight end 3 right now. Like,
I
there's just
figured.
no way.
He just can't block.
He don't block. He
I
don't
know.
block.
He don't
And the
block.
top.
And
And
I
the
tried
Eagles
to
want to
tell
run.
everybody that. I tried to, man.
Yeah.
I tried to tell, Howie Roseman, hey, man, he can't block. And this come from a Dallas fan. I want y'all to suck. And he's like, oh, we want him.
Yeah.
But moving forward, locker room heat, we're just going to end it, TV shows. We got to, there's a lot of shows coming out right now. Obviously, Lucas put me on Reacher.
I mean, I just saw him go up to the mic. He's ready to say something.
Lucas
Go ahead.
everybody
Don't
on
be
Reacher.
fooled.
But like, tell how
If you
good
guys have not watched Reacher, season 4 has just came out. So if you haven't seen it, you need to start from season 1 and catch up. But
But even if you just picked up at season 4, like you wouldn't miss much. Like,
I mean, but
you need to watch. It's that good. You need
it's
to watch
that good. You need to watch it all. But yeah, if you don't have that time, then start it. But Reacher is a very, very good show.
Amazing actor too.
Yeah, Lucas, you put it on for everybody.
we watched it down at Hayden's.
House, and it was amazing.
Super good. Been waiting on that one to come out.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Stetson needs to get on it.
Yeah.
I know I haven't. Crook has been mentioning it to me.
Yeah,
that
and
you've been putting him on, and I just
and
haven't
I
watched
try
it.
to prep. I'm like, I'm not a TV guy, but I love this show.
Yeah.
Lucas texted me at 9:15. I forgot it came out, and he sent me a screen or like a snap of him watching it, and I was like, bro, instantly 9:15.
Yeah.
I stayed up till midnight watching it.
Yeah. But like I was saying, I'll mention my TV show. Like I said, I mentioned it last week on the podcast that I went and watched Spider-Man or whatever.
Yeah.
And the guy in it, Frank or whatever.
Yeah.
Marvel done like a TV series about him, The Punisher. So I've been watching The Punisher this week. Yeah. So I've been watching The Punisher this week, and it's 2 seasons so far. I'm at the end of season 2, so it's coming to an end. But dude, it hasn't disappointed. Very good show.
I've been on. Tires came out.
Oh Lord, that's generic.
I watched 2 episodes last night, dude. I just think it's like. It's a TV show that's not like you don't have to really like lock into, but it's like so like real in a sense. Like I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just like maybe not all the things that they do there, but like it's just like you get the point. Like it feels like whenever I'm at work working construction, it's like okay, if I get the same vibe.
Let me ask you this though. I know I've been watching it here and there. It comes out every Tuesday night. Hard Knocks, Seattle. Have you tuned into that? I haven't
watched Hard Knocks, but I've watched quarterbacks.
Dude, I hate tuning into Hard Knocks because I fell into this trap because like they spotlight so many different players. Like when they were the Giants, it was like was it 2 years ago or maybe last year when they were so high on what's the running back?
Singletary?
Yes, Devon Singletary. Like Hard Knocks is focusing him so much. They're like, oh, we're gonna feed him the ball. So I drafted him in fantasy, dude. He was terrible.
Awful.
It's like the same thing with Jadarian Price. Everyone's like hyping him up in the Hard Knocks. It makes me want to draft him, but I cannot fall into that trap. But it's doing pretty good. I like that, and it even showed a Taron Honor clip of them working him out at the end of episode 2.
Did he have a gun?
That's all.
No, I hope he's clean though. I want the Cowboys to get TA for real.
And then we got Chad Powers coming out September.
I was going to mention that, dude.
Yeah.
So excited for Chad Powers. And like I may have mentioned on the pod before, but like I'll turn a TV show on like at Hayden's, and she's usually like we have so different tastes in like music, TV shows, everything. Yeah. Which it shocked me when she said she liked that show.
Wow.
I was like, wow. I can't get her on to Reacher though. I don't know why.
So I mean that's
any closing remarks, shout outs.
Appreciate y'all having me on.
Oh, yeah.
no
we
problem,
appreciate.
bro.
We
Good.
I mean, I will. I didn't want to mention
long
it, but
awaited.
It has been. We've been waiting for it. So
Yep.
great to have you on. Thank you again. And I guess we're not going to mention what we're doing. What is
Not just yet. Not
just
next
yet.
week, but
Maybe-
it's next
yeah.
week.
So
Are we,
Not
gonna,
yet.
are we gonna mention we're running the gauntlet tonight? Hey, root for me for first place right here.
Actually, I don't think you. I think the best draft pick you can get is third place, right? You want to be the third draft pick.
Well, I will just say I got first place last year and ended up second, and I really think I could have got first.
Because
so
he took
don't hate
Saquon
on
one.
don't hate on first pick.
he was the first
Yeah.
overall
It's
pick.
potential.
yeah.
You can still do good with the first pick, but I do agree with you having second, third pick.
Yeah.
So you don't
give
have
you a
such
good
as
advantage,
long,
too.
See, I
way.
think I was like in the position. I had like 4 or 5 or 6,
I think
something
that's.
like that.
I think that's
Maybe it's
peak
4 or 5. I
position.
don't remember
I
which
think
one. There's
middle.
one
and I
that's
had
really
I took
good, yeah.
Bijan, at 4 or 5.
But like you're
He
probably
fell
not gonna
pretty
get him at
quick.
4 or 5 this year.
No,
Like, he's
there's
obviously
no
he's
way.
higher.
Yeah.
We never
Now
know.
you're gonna have to try hard in that gauntlet if you want to.
No.
You gonna do the Oreo run for it, dude?
See, I don't even know if I want Bijan really, but I mean, I'll do
Oh, dude, now
Bijan.
he's punking us, dude.
Yeah,
he's punking.
he's trying-
Let's
he's
just
trying
end
to
the
make it
episode.
happen.
All right,
Let's end it.
so-
All right, make sure you like, subscribe, all that junk.
Yep.
I say junk. We value you. But, yeah, that's
Until
it.
next time.
Until next time.
Till next time.
Bam.